Hey lovelies, happy freaking Friday. So you know me and my little spontaneous lives, so I thought I'd come and do one again. So, I know that most of you are in the UK. Who's up bright and early? I've got a really empowering message to share with you today. We're going to delve in a little bit deep to something that I've really been thinking about, and my intention always for sharing these little videos and popping on randomly and speaking to you and sharing everything that I love and all my passions is to, if I can in any way, shape or form, help you make some shifts in your life and your business to reach your goals faster and easier, then that's what it's all about. All right, let me just I've got my laptop down here. Let me just see who is here. Who is watching live? I know it's bright and early. Yay, somebody's here. So, pop a hello. It's always nice to know that there's somebody there joining me. So who's joining? Who's watching live? Are you just having a sneaky nosy? Are you having your morning cuppa? Is it nighttime for you? Are you rushing off? Or are you going to stay and listen to what I have to share? Hey Jillian, how are you? Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is the honeymoon period. You know, that phase when everything's super exciting and yeah, you just can't get enough of it and you're madly in love with it and it's all epic and you want to tell everybody about it and you're buzzing with energy and you're thriving and everything is freaking great, and then done, it kind of fades away sometimes. But I'm not talking about the honeymoon period in relationships. I've had my fair share of honeymoon periods and then got through that dip. But actually, everything that I say is relatable is going to relate to relationships. But I'm talking about business. Okay, so you might relate to this when we talk about businesses. That time when you start something new and you're so excited because your ideas are just like, they're just like flowing and they're like pinging here, there and everywhere, and your friends are like, oh yeah, that's brilliant, and you're just buzzing with excitement. Or let's say like a new shop opens on the high street and everybody's like, oh, have you seen this new shop that's opening on the high street? And then everybody wants to dive in there and everybody checks it out and everybody like purchases stuff and everything, like it peaks. Yeah, we get to that peak. That peak is the honeymoon period. This beginning, it's something new, it's exciting, and we're all about the ambition and we're all about the building of it. Same with relationships. It feels good, hey, to have met someone who makes you feel great. Same with starting a new business. Yeah, if you overthink about it, sometimes it can be a little bit icky. But once you're like, oh yeah, this is it, this feels great, I'm so excited, peak, tell everybody about it, great, yeah, you get some members, you get some clients, you make some sales, and then, boom, it stops. So you've hit your peak in your business, you've gone through the honeymoon stage, and then all the limiting beliefs appear. Let me know if any of this is how you feel. What stage are you in? Are you in the honeymoon stage, or are you on the flat level, or do you feel like you're on a downhill slope? So like when it stands still, we're human, we're in survival mode. We start to think, shit, have I done something wrong? Has this happened? Do people not like what I'm doing? Is this not meant to be for me? And all of these limiting, because they are limiting your full potential beliefs, so I call them BS beliefs, or bullshit beliefs, appear. And you stay on this like plateau of feeling stuckness. So if you've just arrived, I'm talking about this peak. It happens in relationships as well. It happens in all areas of life. And then you get on this. And then if we're not careful, we get on this. But this is how life does go. However, it doesn't have to stay like this, and it doesn't have to continue going like this. What it takes is changing your beliefs, changing your habits, changing the way you perceive things. And the people that succeed, you will hear these, like, what do they call it? Like heartache to hero or pain to passion, because they pulled through, because they didn't allow these bullshit belief system beliefs to pull them down. And this is what having an online business takes, a successful online business, like to really thrive and to be in it for the long game, and to like keep getting up, is to build the habits, the resilience, the strengths, the beliefs that when it goes like this, you're not going to give up. You're going to pull yourself back out again. Ask. Like, I've done a lot of research into like millionaires, billionaires, like highly successful people. Do you know what? Most of them have this story when they were almost on the verge of being homeless, or they were broke, or they became bankrupt. People have lost millions and billions. Now, are you the sort of person that is going to let a little knock, a big fucking knock, stop you from pulling yourself up again? Because this is when you unleash your inner badass, by learning those habits that make you so freaking strong that you can get through anything. And honestly, the bigger the knock, the stronger that you can pull through it, the stronger you are going to be, and the taller you are going to grow. So it's like badassery. It's unleashing these habits to thrive. I am not a bullshit coach. I am about a little bit of tough love, and I do tough love to myself. Because if I'm not willing to sacrifice, and I don't mean sacrifice balance and your health and all that, but it's like, what are you willing to put in to where you want to be? Are you willing to fight through those hard things? Actually, this came to me last night while I was in my sleep, and I actually had to wake up and write something down. So it's like, don't let your worries become your weakness. Okay, listen to this. I loved it. I was like, oh, gotta write that down. So if you let your worries become your weakness, let your worries become your wins. Yeah? So you're going to turn your perception and the way that you show up by learning new habits, by learning new ways of thinking, by shifting your mindset. And there's so many different ways to do this. And yeah, I'm sure we've all been knocked in life, hey? Many times. And not calling in that I'm going to be knocked again. I'm not calling in that sort of stuff, but that will happen. Possibly it'll happen. And if it happens, I'm not going to let it beat me, because I've learned and discovered and put into practice and into like my daily life these badass habits, high performance habits to knock the bullshit away. And I'm not going to let that beat me. So I'm not going to let my worries become my weaknesses. So let me know, how are you feeling? And we can talk about life, or we could talk about business. Right now I'm focusing, and more of the people that are coming to me are about business, and they are people maybe like yourself that know you have so freaking much to give. you know your heart is like bursting with this support that you want to put out in the world, but you keep thinking everything's knocking you down. Sorry, fly. Lots of flies right now. So my mission is to empower you to really like step into your full freaking potential. Hey Julie, you will love this. You'll have to watch it on replay again. I'm going to be finishing in a moment, but super empowering, and I wanted to send you a message actually. So this actually is a really good message for you right now, because I think you will totally relate to it. So let's encapsulate what this was all about. It was about that honeymoon period, all being exciting, it's great, we're peaking. Ah, okay. Kind of get a little bit still. Oh, okay. We get a little bit still and we start overthinking, and the limiting beliefs appear, and the what is this, and and everything comes into play. So then when they all appear, we start to go down again. Happens to everybody. Nobody is void. But the winners, well, we're all winners. I don't want to say that. But the people that really succeed, and those people that you maybe like inspire to be like, or you look up to because they're like fighters, they're badasses at getting through the tough shit. So we're all badasses, and we've all got this badass within. So I am here to empower you to unleash your inner badass. So on that note, I have a masterclass. My next masterclass is coming up in, what date are we on today? 16 days. So it's on Sunday. Yeah, I think it's on Sunday the 18th. I'm going to drop a link below. I have an X amount of complimentary seats because I will be delivering this on Zoom, so I can only have a certain amount of people that can get a free place. So get in there. I'm going to be sharing all about the habits and all about the ways to unleash your inner badass in business. So when you're on that downhill slope, that you're going to use that. So do you know, like when you ski or snowboard? I don't ski, but I'm just imagining skiers now. So they use that downhill to propel them to come back up again. They don't just, oh, that's slow. So it's the way you use that as momentum for growth to get even higher. Don't just go, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm going down, I'm just going to stay at the bottom because I can't be bothered going back up again. I don't want you to do that. So we're going to use that, and we're going to learn what beliefs we need to have while we're going there, so we can use that as the momentum to fly freaking high, and then you can share your gifts with the world. So I'm going to drop a link. That was my little Friday message to you all. So yeah, how are you doing? I've got a call in a few minutes, and then I'm chilling for the day. Ooh, this is me. I stop and start everything. I feel I'm like all excited at first. I buy the books of the course, and then it fizzles out. Okay, so yeah, come to the masterclass because I'm really going to delve into like what happens with this. You were in the honeymoon stage. You're super excited. I get it. I've been there. And the reason why I'm so passionate is because I get it. It is tough sometimes. And I'm not going to say it's not going to still be tough sometimes. I want to do real talk. But this is my message. We all have an inner badass that can get through it. And this is when we're going to thrive. When we know our badass is bigger than our bullshit. There you go. Need to write that one down as well. Okay. So have a truly amazing Friday, truly amazing weekend. Tomorrow is full moon, and I'm going to be doing a full moon ritual in my membership. If you're in there, if you're not, if you want the details, just holler. Somebody just sent me a text message. And yeah, I'm going to put the link to the badass, unleash your inner badass in business, and I would love to see you there. And please spread the word. Let's unleash a million badasses. Not that I've got a million seats. Totally haven't. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.